in the losing effort after her 169.98 qualified time. So once again, if there's anybody above the 84 mile per hour mark, it's considered a breakout. This was your number one qualifier, Datley from Stockbridge, Georgia, 173.41. Taking on Shane White. White over on the right side, the number 16 qualifier at 164.85. Advantage on paper, going to the left side. But he cannot go above 183 miles per hour. So down to the finish line, Datley going to take the win, 174.53 miles per hour. A little bit better than his qualified speed. Shane White goes 168.94. A little over 4 miles per hour faster than where he qualified at. Just not enough. Datley going to be your winner. So Jess Driggers from Lone Tree, Colorado. Your number 10 qualifier at 169.93 miles per hour. Taking on the Mustang of Ben Yonis. Yonis from Boynton Beach, Florida. Went 170.92 miles per hour. Down at the far end, left side going to be the winner is Yonis having some issues. Cannot make a clean run. Driggers wisely lifting off the throttle, goes 133.95 miles per hour. Roll Racing Sport Class, 32 car field. We'll take you into back of the lanes, please, for first round pairings. Edgardo Velasquez, left side, your number 11 qualifier at 169.3. And Jacob James, your number 6 qualifier at 171.12. Close race down to the finish line. James in front. James going to be the winner. 173.54 miles per hour. Velasquez goes 164.99. A tick off of his qualifying speed of 169.3. So Jacob James from Sapula, Oklahoma, going to be the winner. And move on to round number 2. Adam Petrilli, car number 60. You are not here, so you're late. So we need to know if you're broke or not. Stephen Hearn, your number 13 qualifier, and Omar Sanchez, your number 4 qualifier. Sanchez going to be the winner. 35 thousandths of a second at the finish line. 172.39. Almost mimics his qualifying speed of 172.76. Hearn, on the other hand, 170.02. 1 mile per hour faster than where he qualified at, but not enough. McFarland Racing side of the track, winner in that pair. RJ Stathas, your number 3 qualifier at 173.25 miles an hour. Jonathan Clavijo, right side, your number 14 qualifier at 168.37. Both drivers ready. PD giving them the signal. Here we go. Clean start. It is anybody's race down at the far end. DJ Stathas going to be the winner. 172. 168.14 miles per hour. Clevejo, 168.96 miles per hour. By 87 thousandths of a second, winner going to be Stathas in that pair. Modified class, if you're not here, we will run without you. Modified class, we need you. If you're not here within the next 2 minutes, we will run without you. Sport class, we need you in the back of the lanes for pairings for round number 1. Roll Racing Sport class, number 33 through number 64 qualifiers. We need you in the lanes for round number 1 pairings. Adam Petrilli, car number 60. If you are not here, you are late. We will run without you. Car number 60, Adam Petrilli. We need you in the lanes now, please. Roll Racing Street Cars. Once you are paired up, we need you in the front of the lanes. Loaded up and ready to go. It's a modified street. Once you have been paired and you are in the lanes, go ahead and load up. We will run you. We've got a single car left side, going to be David Stevens from Zephyr Hills, Florida. Driving that GTR. It was your number 15 qualifier at 165.11 miles per hour. Goes 163.95 miles per hour. So Roll Racing Street Cars. Once you are paired, we need you in the front of the lanes, loaded up and ready to go. So Christian Cicio from Miami, Florida. Going to be your final modified class car. Your number 12 qualifier at 169.15. Just going through the gears, checking everything out. Feels 96.64 miles per hour. That will do it for the modified class. Roll Racing Street Cars. We are coming to you next. Once you are paired in the rear of the lanes, pull up to the front of the lanes, loaded up and ready to go. The street class cars, these are qualified number 33 through number 64. Top qualifier in this class went 164.69. So there is a breakout speed of 174.69. If anybody is above that, that is a disqualification. Lowest speed in this class, it took 148.48 miles per hour to get into the show today. So no driver information on the left side, but that is your top qualifier at 164.69 miles per hour. Taking on Willie Beltness out of Sand Springs, Oklahoma, the number 32 qualifier at 148.48 miles per hour. Left side going to be the winner, 167.45. Almost 3 miles per hour faster than his qualified speed, but still safe by a few miles per hour. And he will move on. Brett Bunyan, number 4 qualifier. Left side at 162.49 miles per hour. Taking on Kevin Stone. Stone over there on the McFarland Racing side of the track, your number 29 qualifier at 149.13 miles per hour. Left side in front, wire to wire. Going to be the winner as well, 163.14 miles per hour. Kevin Stone goes 155.47 miles per hour. So both con. Left side, number 12 qualifier at 156.12 miles per hour. Taking on Nathan Cicio. Cicio over on the right side, your number 21 qualifier at 152.90. Down to the finish line. Winner going to be Con, 157.65 miles per hour. Cicio over on the right side, 152.23 miles per hour. So Con moving on. Giovanni Castillo over on the left side, your number 28 qualifier at 149.80. Gonna have his work cut out for him as he has John Quitella from Lutz, Florida, your number 5 qualifier at 162.04. So Victor didn't like what he saw, so that one was going to be a rerun. So we need those competitors back to the lanes as soon as possible for your rerun. Remember, you have 3 shots at getting a clean start. And that was shot number 1 for them. So Corey Grayley over on the left side, your number 17 qualifier, and Kevin Stone, your number 16 qualifier. Should be the closest pair of the day as they were within half a mile an hour of each other. Winner going to be Kevin Stone, 157.82 miles per hour. Grayley almost mimicking his qualifying speed at 154.78 miles per hour. Kevin Stone about 3 miles an hour faster. And we'll move on to round number 2. So Kyle Wade over on the left-hand side. Patrick Shin over on the right-hand side. Kyle Wade, your number 2 qualifier, and Shin, your number 31 qualifier. Kyle Wade going to be the winner, 155.83 miles per hour. Shin having some issues, 104.55 miles an hour. So Kyle Wade moving on. So this is our rerun. Giovanni Castillo. Left side, your number 28 qualifier at 149.80. And John Quitella. Right side, your number 5 qualifier at 162.04. It is a clean start this time. Quitella in front. Going to be the winner, 152.85 miles an hour. About 10 miles an hour off of his qualifying pace. Castillo, 153.42 miles per hour. Almost 4 miles an hour faster than his qualifying pace. So McFarland Racing side of the track, going to be moving on. So Victor Caputis, your number 3 qualifier. Over on the Triple Law Firm side of the track, 163.93 miles per hour. And David Bishop. Bishop driving the 2020 GT 500. Over on the right-hand side, your number 30 qualifier at 148.80 miles an hour. Petey giving them the signal. Let's go. Caputis in front at the finish line, going to take the win as well. Almost identical to his qualifying speed, 163.43 miles an hour. Bishop, 144.74 miles an hour. Off from his 148 mile per hour pace in qualifying. Round number 2 of Outlaw Roll Racing. Round number 2 of Outlaw Roll Racing. We need you in the back of the stage lanes for round number 2 pairings. Outlaw, round number 2. We need you in the back of the lanes for round number 2 pairings. Please, please do your due diligence. Come to the lanes when called. We have weather in the area. Today is the only day scheduled for roll racing. So if we have any weather that impedes on our fun for tonight, racing is canceled. So please, we ask of you, do your due diligence and get to the lanes when called. Justin Maya and Mario Hernandez next up. Hernandez, your number 14 qualifier, and Wyatt, your number 19 qualifier. Wyatt going to be the winner, 155.10 miles an hour. By the slimmest of margins, stays in front of Mario Hernandez, who ran it faster, 156.50 miles an hour. Jose Amador, over on the left side of the track, driving that 2019 Mustang. Your number 11 qualifier at 156.17 miles an hour. Joe DeSupra, right side, your number 22 qualifier at 152.43 miles an hour. Mustang leading wire to wire as he's going to take the win, 161.00 miles an hour. Speeds up from his 156 mile an hour pace. The Supra having some issues, can only go 135 off from its 152 mile per hour qualifying speed. Outlaw class, round number 2. Outlaw class, round number 2. We need you in the staging lanes, please, for round number 2 pairings. Outlaw, roll racing class. Back to the staging lanes for round number 2 pairings. Felix Oliveira, driving the 2001 Corvette over on the left side, your number 8 qualifier at 159.93. Takes on Kyle Mason, driving the GT 500 on the right side at 151.89 miles an hour. It is a clean start. Corvette in front. Mustang going to try to pull around him. Can he get there? Not this time. Oliveira going to be the winner, 147.44 miles an hour. Kyle Mason behind at the finish line. So Oliveira had a little bit of room. Goes 152 miles per hour in the losing effort. Corvette moving on. So Nelson Pupo from Opelika, Florida, your number 10 qualifier at 157.06 miles an hour. Javier Rivero over on the right-hand side, your number 23 qualifier at 152.37 miles an hour. This is the Roll Racing Sport class. Street class, I should say. My apologies. Ooh, going to be a tight one at the finish line. Pupo moving around him. 160.50 miles an hour. 10 miles an hour faster than Javier Rivero. 150.43 miles an hour. Pupo about 2.5 miles an hour faster than his qualifying time. So Alan Sinclair over on the left side, and Travis Mangum over on the right side. Sinclair from Jacksonville, Florida. Mangum from Monroe, North Carolina. Sinclair, your number 24 qualifier at 152.19. Mangum, your number 9 qualifier at 158.61. Keep in mind, there is still a breakout of 174 miles per hour. Mangum going to take the win. Is Sinclair having some issues? Got a slow roller going down the left side of the track. So outlaw class, we will take you in the back of the lanes for round number 2. Outlaw class, round number 2. We need you in the back of the lanes for pairings, please. So next pair up, Derek Clifford and Stephen Rocco. Clifford, your number 6 qualifier. Rocco, your number 27 qualifier. Clifford having some issues. Slow roller down the left side. So Stephen Rocco, your number 27 qualifier, going to take the win. 149.91 miles an hour. Next pair up brings us Marcelo Duran. And no name on tech card. That is actually how it is filled out in the computer. No name on tech card. That will be his name for the rest of the night. Do you know that he was driving a 2018 Ford Mustang, it looks like? We'll go with that. Marcelo Duran in control. Even got the shootout a little bit early. Going to take the win, 161.77 miles an hour. No name on tech card. Goes 148.09. And no name on tech card will be done for the evening. It's Outlaw Street Cars. Outlaw Street Cars, we need you to the back of the lanes for round number 2 pairings. So Nick Bannon, number 15 qualifier, over on the left-hand side at 154.67 in qualifying. Taking on Zachary Friedman, over on the right-hand side, your number 18 qualifier at 154.21. Zachary Friedman out front. Zachary Friedman going to take the win, 146.86 miles an hour. Faster than or slower than Nick Bannon, who was faster at 150.68 miles per hour. But just happened to be in front at the finish line. And Friedman's going to take the win. Last car of round number 1. Going to be a bye run. Mike Moretti from Vero Beach, Florida. Your lucky number 13 qualifier at 156.01 miles per hour. Ooh, baby. Trying to put it down a little bit more than the track can handle right now and shaking the tires. Wisely lifts to 88.47 miles per hour. With that, folks, we'll wrap up round number 1 for the roll racing competition. Going to do a very, very quick track prep spray. I see my outlaw roll racers are gathering in the lanes. We appreciate your due diligence for getting back to the lanes on time. Car number 14 and 13 for Outlaw class. Aaron Miller and Adam Mueller. So Aaron Miller and Adam Mueller. We need you into the lanes, please. So modified roll racers. We will take you in the back to the stage.